Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. We are at 194,000 subscribers, 6,000 more to go, so that we hit our target of 200,000. We begin our journey to 500,000, and I know this is very possible. As much as Samia Suluhu has been sworn in Tanzania, and she has taken oath of office as the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, that does not give her a leeway to avoid scrutiny. It doesn't. That is why I always tell my Tanzanians, because the internet has been regained, wenzangu kutoka Tanzania, tafadhali kuapishwa kwa Samia Suluhu kama rais wa Tanzania hakimzuii kutoka kwa kupiwa msasa and to be held accountable on the killings that were witnessed in Tanzania. SADC is speaking, and this is what they say in conclusion. I want to read a statement from SADC. In conclusion, the SEOM observed that the pre-election and opening phases were conducted in an orderly manner. In view of the mission observations as detailed above, and mindful of the preliminary nature of this statement, it is the SEOM's tentative conclusion that in most areas, voters could not express their democratic will. Overall, the 2025 general election in the United Republic of Tanzania fell short of the requirements of the SADC principles and guidelines governing democratic elections. The mission appeals to the citizens of the country to channel their concerns through established legal procedures and processes and not resort to violence or threats thereof. Following the SADC principles and guidelines governing democratic elections 2021, our final report will be issued within 30 days of this preliminary statement. The SEOM advises that this statement was not delivered 2 days after election day and to the public with the URT as in the normal SEM practice. This was due to the above mentioned security and communication challenges, because we all know that in Tanzania, internet was completely shut down and there was no proper communications. So in general, SADC has confirmed that yes, Tanzania did not hold a free and fair election in last week's general election. Someone might ask, what is SADC? Yeah, it's called SADC. What is SADC? SADC is Southern African Development Community. That is the meaning of SADC. Those who might ask, Kaka, what do you mean by the name SADC? In general, I was in this table to analyze Tanzanian politics. And all I can say, the African presidents have been silent on the killings in Tanzania. No precedent from East Africa has come forward to condemn the massacre that has happened in Tanzania. This means what? They are in agreement with the brutal killings of people in Tanzania. This means what? There is a saying that goes, birds of the same feathers flock together. But I want to announce to our counterparts in Tanzania that Samia Suluhu, she's not yet off the hook. She's not yet off the hook. Because activists who defend human rights, or in short, human rights activists from East Africa countries are uniting to see if the evidence collected from Tanzania is going to be pushed to the International Criminal Court of Justice, ICC. And Tanzania being a member state of the ICC, action can be taken against her. So, mumeona nyinyi wa Kenya, wa Tanzania, wenzetu kutoka Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, the neighboring countries. There's something I want to inform you today. That yes, these people, they flock together. And before Samia Suluhu was sworn in, she had spoken to fellow dictators on the next way forward. Dictators told her, go and step on the bodies, take the Quran, get sworn in, life continues. That is the advice the fellow dictators gave her. Today, it's Tanzania. Kenya is holding its elections in 2027. Uganda is holding the elections, I think, next year. Yes, 2026. Yes, next year. So, the dictators are watching. And you heard on media that before the swearing in, Samia Suluhu had reached out to Museveni. Samia Suluhu had reached out to William Ruto to advise her on the way forward. Ruto is the chair of the East African presidents. Yeye ndio mdosi. He didn't issue a statement. He didn't even attend. Instead, he sent Kindiki. Does that speak volumes to you? Anyway, we leave it to God. So SADC says, confirms, Tanzania haikufanya uchaguzi wa haki. Na kaka Sungura from this table, because I was here analyzing Tanzanian elections, I asked myself, if internet was shut down, how did the electoral body manage to tally the results? Because the internet was shut down. So, hii matangazo wametangaza, walitoa wapi? Number 2, I saw tallying centers being vandalized. Zengine zinachomwa. A regional tallying center. In Kenya, kitambo tulikuwa na mikoa. Regions. Nyanza, hivyo kwenda zilikuwa zinaitwa provincials. So, imagine a provincial tallying center being destroyed and materials being thrown out. Ni kura ngapi ziliharibiwa? So hii matokeo walitangaza Tanzania ilitoka wapi? Those are maybe questions somebody will get time and answer in future. God bless you.